Hey there, welcome to the channel. My name is James, and here at 20th and 21st Movies, we are about all things cinema. All right, it is the Friday after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and I thought it'd be a great time to come on here and share with you my November 2024 Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion sale haul. These are the titles that I picked up during the latest Barnes & Noble sale. That's the time I'm recording this video. The sale is almost over, it just has a few more days to go. As of the time I'm recording this video on Friday, November the 29th, the sale runs through Monday, December the 2nd. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you the titles that I picked up in this sale from Criterion. I picked up 8 titles in this haul, as well as an Arrow title that I'll show you that I got for 50% off. And then I'm also going to share with you some last minute recommendations. So this video is coming out the last weekend of the sale. And some of you are still looking for some titles to pick up from Criterion. So I'm going to share 7 recommendations that you should consider for this Barnes & Noble sale if you haven't picked these up already. So on the other side of this, we'll get into it. I'll share with you my Criterion haul and my 7 additional last minute recommendations. Let's do this. All right, let's share with you my Criterion haul for November 2024. Here it is right here. These are the titles I picked up, and I'm gonna run through the list right now. So the first title, one of the first titles I picked up was this 1932 film. This is the original Scarface film here on 4K Ultra HD. So this film is a Howard Hughes production, directed by Howard Hawks, stars Paul Mooney. It has Boris Karloff and George Raft in here as well. So yeah, Scarface from 1932. I've seen the remake starring Al Pacino, but I've never seen the original from 1932, so looking forward to checking that out. I also picked up a couple of Janet's contemporary titles that I'm really looking forward to diving into, including About Dry Grasses here. So this is a 2023 film that I picked up that a number of people have recommended to me. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. About Dry Grasses. I love Osman Sembène, the father of African cinema. And he's got 3 revolutionary films in the collection: Imitai, Zala, and Jado. So this is a box set that recently came out that I'm looking forward to diving into these films from Osman Sembène, 3 revolutionary films. And these are films from 1971, 1975, and 1977. So they're films from the 1970s from Senegalese director Osman Sembène. So looking forward to checking those out. And then recently I did a review of a title I picked up in the October Criterion.com site flash sale, the 24-hour flash sale that Criterion holds twice a year. I picked up Pandora's Box from director G.W. Pabst, and I did a review on this channel of that title. Highly recommended. I absolutely love that silent film from 1929 starring Louise Brooks, and I highly recommend it. I was so inspired by that title by G.W. Pabst, and I wanted to explore more of his filmography. So I picked up this film here, Kameradschaft, from 1931. This came out a couple years after Pandora's Box. And so, hey, I wanted to have more G.W. Pabst in my library, so I picked this one up. It is spine number 908 in the Criterion collection. It is from 1931, and this is a sound film. So it is in German and French with English subtitles. So I've never seen it before. Looking forward to checking it out. So let me know in the comment section if you've seen Kameradschaft, and if so, what you think about it. So I picked that up. And then I picked up some, well, the rest are 3 more 4K titles, including Funny Girl, this film here from William Wyler from 1968, starring Barbra Streisand. So I'm looking forward to finishing this and sharing thoughts in December on this title. spine number 1240 in the collection. And then I picked up another Janus Contemporaries title. This is a title that really spoke to me in that this is the last performance of this pianist, Ryuichi Sakamoto, and it contains music composed and performed by this artist. This is supposedly his last performance before he died just a short time ago. This is from 2023. It's Ryuichi Sakamoto Opus. So yeah, very, very fascinating title that I'm looking forward to checking out. So definitely love beautiful music, and it sounds like it's a very interesting concert, sort of his last, gift to the world of his art. So looking forward to checking that out. And then a title that I originally was not inclined to pick up, but I've heard such great things about this title that I decided to add this 2000 film to my collection from Bellatar and Agnes and Agnes Harinsky, called Werkmeister Harmonies or Werkmeister Harmonies. This is a film that comes in at 145 minutes. It's from the year 2000. It's in black and white. It's in Hungarian with English subtitles. It is spine 1215 in the collection. And I've heard great things about this, and I'm looking forward to checking this out. It'll be a new discovery for me, as well as all of these titles that I've picked up this month. But yeah, let me know what you think of this in the comments section. And then last but not least at all is a title from Peter Bogdanovich that I've heard good things about. This is a nice digipack, and it is a film from 1973 starring Ryan O'Neal, Tatum O'Neal, and Madeline Kahn. Tatum O'Neal here won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. She is the youngest ever Oscar winner for her spark plug performance. This is Paper Moon from 1973. It's on 4K Ultra HD, and this is a very nice digipack package here. Spine number 1241. So yeah, this is my haul of Criterion titles for the month of November. I think I did pretty good. I was pretty good on this sale. I did not overindulge. I'm at a point from a Criterion collecting standpoint of I've got most of the back catalog titles that I'm interested in. So now it's really about just picking up new releases at this point for me. And with some small exceptions, like for example, I went back and picked up this title here, Kamerad Shop, that came out a few years ago. But for the most part, I'm really picking up mostly the new releases for Criterion at this point in my Criterion journey. So those are the Criterion titles I picked up in the sale. I also picked up an Arrow Video title at 50% off that I was interested in on 4K Ultra HD called Mute Witness. So this is a title on 4K Ultra HD. And I don't know much about this other than she is mute. She won't be silenced. She witnesses something, and that probably puts her in danger. So other than that, I don't know anything about this movie. I'm looking forward to checking this out. Mute Witness. So this is from, what year is this from? I don't even know. 2019, I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking forward to checking out Mute Witness. So yeah, those are my haul titles for the month of November. Now I'm going to move over here and I'm going to share with you some last minute recommendations of titles that you should consider picking up in this sale while it's still going on this last weekend, if you happen to catch this while the sale's still going on. And these are also recommendations to consider for a future sale, or quite frankly, hey, if you're interested in picking up these titles, they're typically on Amazon for around 30% off. So feel free to pick these up at any time. But the 50% off sale is the best time to get these titles, including this one right here, Wall-E from 2008. This is a wonderful film. It is Pixar's heartfelt masterpiece. And what's really beautiful about this is that it has breathtaking animation and it has a message around the environment that I think is really very good to take note of. It is a very beautiful story, poignant tale of this robot here and the relationship with another robot, and just a beautiful story, futuristic story told by Andrew Stanton. And this is a great addition with some great special features. Andrew Stanton really does a nice job of contributing to the special features. He actually pushed Disney to allow Criterion to release this title. So this is definitely one to consider adding to your collection. It's a nice digi book package. It's on 4K Ultra HD. The picture is stunning. It's a beautiful story, beautiful animation with a nice message and some great special features. This is the total package and the definitive version of this film on home video. Wall-E, it is Spine 1161, so consider adding that to your collection. Really a great film for the whole family to watch. Another title is Spine number 1185 from director Martin Scorsese, called After Hours, which is a really good film. This is on 4K Ultra HD. And this is Martin Scorsese's really eccentric and darkly comic odyssey through New York City's nighttime underworld. It's a cult favorite for a lot of people for its sharp wit and surreal energy. It's just a fascinating film. It takes place overnight, and this character goes through a pretty dark journey after meeting someone in a bar. So good stuff. After Hours is fantastic. It's a different type of Scorsese film, and I really appreciated it. So I liked After Hours. This is another film that may not be on your radars from 2021. It won the foreign language film Oscar for that year. It beat out The Worst Person in the World for that Oscar. It is Ryosuke Hamaguchi's Drive My Car. It is Spine number 1136. This is a fantastic, fantastic film. It is an introspective tale of grief, art, and human connection, and it's one of the most moving films, I think, in the last 10 years or so. And this is just a beautiful experience watching this movie. It's a pretty long film. It comes in at 179 minutes, so it's just under 3 hours. And check out the number of languages represented in this film. You have Japanese, English, Korean, Korean Sign Language, German, Mandarin, Tagalog, Indonesian, and Malay with English subtitles. So a lot of languages being spoken in this film, but it's a beautiful film. I mean, it is a beautiful, mesmerizing film that is something I think you should experience if you are interested in meditative works and slow burns. This is very, very rewarding if you're into that type of thing. I very much am, and I was rewarded richly watching this film, Drive My Car. So really good stuff. Another film that I highly recommend, one of the very first 4K Ultra HD releases from the Criterion Collection back in 2021, an urban tale not to be missed, is Menace to Society, Spine number 1105, coming in this really nice digipack here, which I think is super cool. Super cool. Love that. But this is a fantastic release of a fantastic film from 1993 that is a groundbreaking and unflinching portrait of life in urban America. And it's really a cornerstone of 1990s cinema. This 4K release delivers a powerful restoration alongside some new interviews and features that I think really contextualize is the enduring impact. You get 2 audio commentaries from 1993. You get new selected scene commentary featuring Rensler. You get a 2009 featurette on the making of the film. You get a new conversation among Albert Hughes, the screenwriter, and a film critic. So this is a nice edition of this film. It's on 4K Ultra HD, and the picture looks beautiful, stunning for this film. Really brings it to life now 30 some years later. Amazing film, Menace to Society. Another film that is one of my all-time favorites. This is a film from the great Orson Welles. Famous film, you've all heard of it. It's from 1941. It is Citizen Kane. This is widely regarded as one of the greatest films ever made. Some consider it the greatest film ever made. I don't really necessarily give it that title, but I do firmly believe it is one of the all-time greatest films. This is a pioneering work from Orson Welles. It's an essential piece of cinema history, and the 4K picture is fantastic. The best that this film has ever looked on home video, and I highly recommend it. There are people who have quibbles with the packaging. I personally don't. I kind of like the way it's presented. You have here, you know, the A, you have Kane, K-A, you open it up, N, and then E, okay? And then, you know, you open it up, you have this book, you have that. So yeah, I think, and then you close it up, E-N-A-K. So yeah, I don't really, and then of course in the back you have this little rosebud here. So I don't have a problem with the way this is packaged. I think it's perfectly fine. I don't have much of a quibble with it. What I am really impressed with is the special features that are included in this definitive edition of Citizen Kane. And this is the definitive version of this film in terms of the supplements, the presentation. This is the total package of this movie. When you look on the back here and you see all the special features, I mean, it is absolutely packed to the gills with special features. And that's what makes this a wonderful release. This came out the same year that Menace to Society came out in 2021, right when Criterion was first getting into 4K releases. Is Spine 1104 in the Criterion collection, comes in this wonderful digipack, and I highly, highly recommend Citizen Kane on 4K Ultra HD. So 2 more to go, including this wonderful film from Bong Joon-ho with Spine 1054 from 2019, the 2019 Best Picture winner, Oscar winner, Parasite. This film is amazing. It comes in at 131 minutes. This is Bong Joon-ho's genre-defying tale of class struggle, and it is really a modern classic. It is so, so good. This is some nice looking art on this digipack, if I can get it right. You see that there? Now, it's important to note that there is a 4K edition of Parasite. So this is available on 4K. This is a Blu-ray in Criterion. Criterion doesn't currently have a 4K of this title. So if you want to have this on 4K, there is a 4K available. But if you want the Criterion edition on Blu-ray, this is an excellent edition that includes the black and white version of this film. So that's definitely something to consider if you're thinking about the Criterion edition of Parasite. But this looks very close to as good as the 4K. So it's definitely a good option to consider. But just know that there is a 4K available. I happen to have both. So I love this film. So good. So good. And then my last recommendation is a film from Guillermo del Toro, the wonderful director who has a number of films in the collection. Recently, Criterion released The Shape of Water on 4K Ultra HD. So I happen to have the studio release of The Shape of Water. I personally have decided not to buy the Criterion 4K because I already have this studio release, excuse me. I have the studio release on 4K. And when you look at the special features, the Criterion edition basically ports over all these special features. So if you already have this edition, you have all the special features on the Criterion edition, with the exception of a new interview that Criterion added for the Criterion edition. So the Criterion edition has all these special features. They added a new interview. So if you don't already have this studio release, I would definitely recommend getting the Criterion release of The Shape of Water on 4K Ultra HD. If you already have this like I do, it's a bit of a hard sell to, buy the Criterion 4K if you happen to already have this 4K. But if you don't already have it, definitely consider The Shape of Water on 4K on Criterion 4K Ultra HD. So there you have it. These are the recommendations that I would submit to you for the Criterion sale. Last minute recommendations to consider. Wally on 4K, After Hours on 4K, Drive My Car Blu-ray, Menace to Society on 4K, Citizen Kane on 4K, Parasite Blu-ray, and The Shape of Water on 4K. These are some great recommendations to add to your collection, but let me know in the comment section below, what titles have you been picking up in this November 2024 Criterion Collection Sale at Barnes & Noble? What titles are you currently enjoying? And what titles are you looking forward to that are coming out in the coming months? Let me know all that goodness in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time at the movies. Peace.